So hello guys,
Oh.
hello again after the teaser. We are here again, and today we will start with the past. So let's discuss about the result of the
let's get through it because
the investigation of the case of Marius Iscu and Ruben Feldman.
And apparently a third unknown person.
Yeah, there
something
was
has happened.
third issue as well, but
yeah.
we don't know much about it.
Let's go case by case.
Yeah.
So the unknown person was found, like there was something fishy, I assume, and it didn't turn out anything. So
So maybe someone did something.
Maybe it was me.
Yeah.
I
can imagine. You look like
so
this
yeah,
guy.
that nothing came of that.
So that's why you just went to the background a little bit and don't come to play.
I actually played MasterCard after I died in the finals of the whatever.
There was a confession, guys.
I did worse things in my life. I'm not going to be ashamed by that. So I think the most obvious one was Ruben.
Yeah.
He got the lifetime ban. It was pretty much a no-brainer. At least I think we asked for PCP to be clear, and they made a good article about it.
Yeah, you can find it on the Vacon.
Yeah, I feel like about the process of the decision why it was lifetime ban, that was not enough. Maybe they explained the cheating itself well. I think I didn't know he used marked crypt cards.
Yeah, it was a new information for me as well.
Apparently the judge, whoever was, found that he can repeat certain crypts.
Yep.
So yeah, lifetime ban was it was pretty much a given. And the other one was Marius.
Yeah.
And he got 12 months a year ban
until 2026, the
October
17th of October of 2026.
It's a little unfortunate. They happened to find enough stuff, I guess.
How do you feel about this decision? Both?
For Ruben, I think it was that's no other decision. Mm-hmm. This is what I sort of mentioned in the previous video, or the first one, that if he gets a 5-year ban, let's say, or 2, 3, whatever, then he comes back. There's going to be issues. Like players are going to, I don't want to play with you, and stuff like that. The other one is a little bit more, I don't know. I feel like Mario's got the wrong end of the Ruben issue, because I'm not saying anything.
Same tournament.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything, but my gut feeling is if Ruben is not got banned, or this whole thing didn't blow up as it did, I think it would have been a slap on the wrist or something of like be mindful of this, we are watching you or something, and there's no ban. I don't know how his mental state. I don't know. Like, I ask you a question: if you would get a 1-year ban, would you come back to the game after?
It's a very good question. I guess yes. If
I mean, depending on the ban. I mean, there's
it's one year. You know whom you're speaking to. I have something in my past, so of course I have.
Everybody has something in their past, but
of course I can came back, but and that was my question.
I'm asking about the willingness, sort of, like if you stop this game cold turkey for a year.
Yeah, but it's just.
Do you have the juice to come back?
Of course. If you can play with your community and you can.
Okay. To be fair, that's
because I don't think so. They will just leave the game behind. So they will play in their community as well.
Maybe I've seen a lot of cases in Magic where it was like a year or 2 ban and they just left because the fire is gone by then. Because I think in both cases. Well, I'm not sure if Marius was intentional, but let's say it was intentional. these are mostly about, you know, competitive, like it's the wrong end of being super competitive. And if you go out a year without playing, I don't know if you have the, let's say, fire to come back, but it is what it is.
Yeah, for me, so my opinion about this whole decision, which is just came up from my idea or my mind, it's I'm really happy that the BCP could first of all made this investigation, and
for sure.
they took it really serious, because so for me it means this is a game which is not based on just I don't know, we are playing like the bros or just playing like for the nothing. So it shows this is a real competitive game, and there are consequences if you are
so it
cheating.
was really quick. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not sure if quickness
so
in this in this sort of world, quickness is a good quality, but because you need to think about what happened and analyze it. But they came to a decision pretty quickly. I think it was somewhat right. I would expect a little less for Marius, but 1 year is not the end of the world. But yeah, I hope he has the, let's say, competitive spirit to come.
The only problem, he has to skip the next European Championship in Vilnius.
Also, I think he was among the top ranked players, and you sort of care about that as, you know, something that gives you, and starting anew, because the 1 year is gone. I think it's 18 months in the ranking system.
I guess, yes.
Yeah, whatever. But still,
at one point
missing a full year.
We will speak about this as well.
Yeah, for sure. Also, just as I mentioned, there was a suggestion under one of our videos, because we are actually fishing for something to talk about. We are going to talk about that at some point. It's
because of this topic what we will discuss today. It's quite fresh and belongs to the EC. So now this is the time.
It's a good cleanup. Because I think we are. Do you have anything else to add to the banning situation this whole cheating situation?
No.
I hope we can.
I guess we spoke a lot. About it.
Okay, maybe just something popped into my mind is the aspect of your legacy, because I'm not joking. Anybody is making currently in all of Hungary anything that's similar to cheating.
Yeah,
it's instantly Ruben.
Yeah,
which is.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell this. It showed up in every Thursday and in every small tournament.
If you just play, let's say MasterCard after
first
sudden or something.
Dreams or something.
That is just. So it's sad. But let's get to more
to
fun
next
topics.
So Ben's awesome presentation. We will put the YouTube link in the description under the video.
Yeah,
under the video you can watch it. What he presented in the European Championship. It was really awesome. It was cool to.
It was really
to
good.
listen in
to
live.
rewatch. Because when we were listening it live, there was so many information,
noises.
Like you just get through a lot. But rewatching it, we have some ideas around them. Some comments,
but for me, I guess we spoke about it in the first episode. That was a very, very good decision that he made this presentation.
Sure.
And he put information to the players what are their plans and what they will do in the future, because it means to me that there are plans in the future and someone take care about this game.
It's nice. I have a personal hatred. Do you know those Marvel stuff they put up like 2025, and I have absolute hatred for that. But this one was nice. It was compact. It was the next 2 years.
Yeah.
And even I would say next 1 year, because the things we are going to get into, but 2027 is going to be like, they were very vague about it. They don't know themselves. They have some ideas, but
But and I have to say a thanks to Benz because this presentation was so quick. So there was any I don't know, this bullshitting, that it was quite fast, and he just made the point, and so it was really nice.
Good bullet points.
So let's speak about the things, because we won't show this presentation to you guys. You can find it on YouTube, and we just talk about the topics what we wanted to discuss, which is Minnesota.
Also, we are not going to talk about the stuff that already happened, because he spent quite a good time talking about the stuff that already came out.
Yeah, we just speak about the future.
Yeah.
First of all, because I guess we can meet this challenge in the daily life most. So let's speak about the Archon.
Oh. I think you're the authority out of the two of us to talk about this mostly.
Yep.
I used it once or twice in my life, but you have organized quite many tournaments.
When I start to think about the Archon, it's always my old colleague came into my mind, who is I guess more than 70-80 years old, and when she wanted to do something, she always started with the Excel sheet. So
you should just stop right there.
Yeah, but we played many card games, and now it's everywhere. You can use the online table seating programs, and of course the Vtes is different, because you have to find and shuffle 5 players in one table. But I'm sure we can develop this
for sure. I mean, I know in heads-up games there are Melee, which I think was originally made for either Magic or something else. It's a one-on-one game, and they just literally. Why are you taking a picture?
Because you are looking so awesome, and we will have we need some background videos for us for the later.
Don't mind this part. So that is Melee, but you cannot use that. You can use it for any heads-up game, one-on-one game. But for Vtes it's a little different.
Yeah, I guess you.
But the Archon itself,
it's really
so many issues.
First of all, really hard to shuffle the players. So you have to use the different programs, or now you can use the ChatGPT to shuffle or randomize the number.
Wheel of Names.
Or Wheel of Names, or something like that. You can. So there is no included shuffle system in the Archon. So if you just put the random numbers, you can make so many mistakes. You can delete something, and the whole program is crashed. So you have to really take care of it.
Also, just adding one player who came
you cannot handle easily to the later players, or the players who dropped from the tournament. It's really hard.
I think at one time I had to use it. It was we put in with not point but like comma with it, the 1.5, and it just the whole thing crashed. And like I cannot just change it because it already registered something. It's a mess.
We can just speak about the registration system. So if could be an online base about the information of the players, so which is already exists on the Vacuum.net website. So if you can use this database, and you start to type of the name of the player, and you can just select it from the database, and all of the information is just there. Then now you can both write the names and the cities and the vacuum number and etc.
Both you and Mante Waka is using the like a already open spreadsheet that you just copy it out, but there must be an easier way to do this. That's great news. They are working. They didn't disclose any information about it, to my knowledge. Like what is the exact plan, but probably anything else is better at this.
Of course, it's the same when you start to, learn to drive an old school car or a car from the 80s, and you have to, start to use the gear and everything. So it's not so easy like the new cars, but you can learn how to use it,
but without
for me it shows, okay, this game is started in 94, and we started to use this Archon, I don't know when, but around
not many years
at the
later,
beginning as well, so there was not so many upgrades.
Yeah, but there is not the charm with the old cars for the Archon. It's just shit.
Oh yeah, we have to make a topic about the new sets, which is based on the first Jihad arts. How do I say the frame of the cards?
Oh, there's going to be old frame one?
I will suggest it to Ben.
Hope so.
So let's make at least a bundle or something with the old school card.
Jihad, I don't think is the best, but the Sabbath War, Ancient Hearts, they look such good. Oh, they are awesome.
So now there is
it's a different topic.
It's a different topic, but we will speak about it.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the Archon. So it's a little bit hard to handle the things in this Excel sheet, and it can crash or cracked easily. And of course, this is not the end, because after the tournament, you have to send it to the national coordinator. He has to, collect more information about, because as he said to us, there is no Archon what he get already without any problem, so he always have to do something with it. And after, he had to send a report about the tournament to put into the national database.
One more thing. Voka is always collecting deck lists separately of the finalists. How cool. I hope they implement this into the new Archon.
Yeah, you can have to already add your deck list in
Yeah, you can. Also, it would be nice. I don't know if it's needed, but if there is an easy way, there could be deck list at registration for everyone.
Yeah,
I think there's.
And I missed it from the EC as well, because I don't think so. We had to upload the.
No. I think last year we had to Warsaw, but I'm not 100% sure.
I guess when we went to the national championship of the Portuguese in Lisbon.
But only in the finals, no?
Yeah.
I think only in the finals you needed to.
So this could be the next level, for example, to the EC, when at least for the second day, at least.
Also, there is something to be said to when Martin has a shit tournament. I still want to see his deck list. The same with a lot of other people. You even I just want to see the deck list. What are people thinking about? And that's nice, I think.
Yeah.
So
we hope that they will put this information to the Archon, and you can upload your deck list before the tournament, and you don't have to collect it later, because it's always hard to get it. And if you will build the report button on the new Archon, and you can send the report directly.
Hope they are. Yeah. They are going to talk to people who are actually doing this sort of stuff, and they can suggest these. We are not necessarily the best, but the coordinators will be.
I guess
the
already
best to talk
exists
about
some
this.
kind of online programs. I didn't tried it, but I heard.
That's not Archon.
No, it's not Archon.
But is it official?
It's no.
Then it's pointless.
I
don't wanna
but you can use it for your daily tournaments, which you don't want to.
I know there is some. I think the Spanish started this. They are uploading deck lists to every tournament to that site. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I shouldn't talk about it. But there is something that's already existing along those lines. So that's Archon. I think the next bigger point is the Tsimishi,
the 3 new bloods,
Salubri, and Ravnos new bloods.
Yeah, I will put.
Let's talk first about one point I was interested in. It was supposed to come out already.
Yeah. I guess it was planned on the previous Christmas or on the November.
No. I think this year. Like halfway through this year, at the beginning of the second printout. But it was pushed to January, and for the main reason for this is two things. They have limited storage space, which is it was at least interesting to hear about. Like, okay, we have this amount of storage space. we cannot just push out even if we want to million sets.
Yep.
I don't think it's a good road to go down, like I don't know, 10 plus sets a year or something crazy. But yeah, it was interesting to hear about, and they made the decision to choose the Oblivion stuff first, because it was either the Hekata and the Lasombra or this coming out, and they chose the Oblivion stuff, which was obviously more different. I don't know how to say it. I think it was a good decision. But just interesting to note.
But
that,
now I can make an offer, so we have unlimited storage place here in Catch Committee.
Yeah, you just send it to us.
In my office, so we can store unlimited decks.
Unlimited.
Yeah, so you can send it here, guys, and we can store it for you.
It is €10 per hour for the storage.
Today we had a huge rain, and there was a issue with the roof on the third floor. But don't care about it.
Yeah.
So we will.
It's
put,
waterproof anyway.
Yeah, we will put these decks on the first floor, so don't worry.
So yeah, they announced 3 new cards. Preview. You can hopefully put it here.
I will put it here,
and we are going to talk about them a little bit.
Yeah,
not too
but
much.
Short, yeah.
So
let's start from the left.
Dogged Pursuit. It's a Ravnos Animalism reaction card. On Inferior, it's Awake, and on so I cannot say the word Superior. Superior is as above. I can. My brain just froze for a second. So it's the same as above, and if the block fails, this is starting to get annoying by you. So if the block fails, you put this card on the vampire, and later on you can burn this for 1 intercept. We were joking about a vampire can only have 1 of these, because just imagine, I cannot block for 5 times. You're roasted anyway. I know you were trying to make blocking Ravnos because you love the card that just puts it to 0 styles.
Yeah, Night Terrors.
Night Terrors.
Yep.
I have no idea why it is Ravnos that tries to block. Just think about lore-wise. I'm not. Why is it Ravnos? The deck that is 99% a Stasbleed deck is.
And it was in the previous time as well.
It's just trying to turn into this.
When you have a week of nightmares, you don't want to block anything. So I want to go
you
forward.
hit for 1+.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's nice that they are trying to give new dimension to them, and they cannot have, to my knowledge, we are going to talk about the White Wolf stuff, that they cannot really push for something that's not lore relevant. But to my knowledge, Ravnos cannot have a prince or a baron or something, because they have to move on.
Yeah.
I'm not.
They're staying.
I'm not the biggest lore guy, but you cannot make a water deck out of them. Yeah. So the next they could be combat heavy, but this is not.
Okay, let's see the card. What this card do?
Not much.
Nothing.
In my opinion.
For me,
it's not the absolute worst.
We always have a bunch of wakes from the animalism, especially for the bleed.
They don't have a baron.
Yeah.
So they don't have the organized resistance. Yeah. So, but yeah, animalism. If you go a little bit bigger, the other one is still better. I think. What's Sense the Savage Way? But Ravnos is obviously,
which is much better, because if this card can do this, vampire wakes in inferior and in superior as above and gain 1 intercept. And if this vampire
that would have been a little too strong.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure,
because it's a Ravnos specific card.
Yeah, but
so they don't have Auspex, they don't have bounces.
Okay, I don't want to give anyone. I already hate organized resistance. Don't give anyone intercept and wake without blood.
Okay.
I think the second tradition is a good middle ground where if you need to use it as a wake, at least use one blood. But I hate the fact that it is bloodless, wake, and intercept. That's not a good combination in my opinion. And yeah, as we see, organized resistance was dominating the past year.
So for me, the problem is when you want to build a Ravnos block deck, it takes too much time to establish your vampires with fixed intercepts, with Raven Spies and the Feral Hounds, and so.
I mean, I guess the idea is that you're playing somewhat low caps, like 4-ish caps.
Yeah, but the
and
problem
you go
is
for like sort of like this new Meow specs sort of deck.
Meow
specs. But why are you not playing Meow specs then?
Yeah, that's the question. And why you don't want to bleed with the Ravnos and not blocks?
Yeah, it is much more. I mean, let's see how many cards they get. But yeah, this is on its own not going to. What's the saying?
I hope they don't show the strongest card from the new bloods for each class.
Let's say that. Although the next one is
anticipation. It looks
decent.
really good. Yeah. It looks great. But one more thing about the proceed, I really love these arts.
Yeah,
so it's really matched with the new Sabbath.
The Wake and Reduce.
Yeah, I don't know the name of it, but it's the same woman, I guess, and it's.
Is it an owl?
I guess yes.
I mean, it could go as an owl.
So I really love it.
Yeah, the art is cool.
Yeah.
So anticipation, how do you feel about the fact? I mean, it's been gone, but now they said it 1-to-1. Auspex is going to be Valerian.
It's not possible that will happen.
I don't know.
Because for the Valorant you had a bunch of combat cards, extras, damage with the melee weapons, aggravated damage, prevents, combat cards cancel from anti-Salubrian.
Putting it 2 at 1.
But for me, I told before of the episode, we discussed a little bit this card, and I said, okay, if I play with the Salubri deck, I will use the walking stick, or I will use the Archangel Sword, or what is it?
Yeah, the aggravated one. But that's unique.
Yeah. So what kind of combat I want to use? Okay, I will conceal a Magnum or something, and I will cancel your. What kind of?
Is it melee weapon? Yeah, it's melee weapon.
And the problem is just cancel the strike cards. It's just you cannot cancel the carry-ons or cannot cancel anything or the prevent or something.
It's still nice to. It's mostly there to cancel combatants. Let's be real. That's the main.
But what will you do? The only strong thing in this card, you can play many. Not just one.
Yeah. It's not once per combat to cancel.
But
although it is one blood,
it won't do anything against the guns, for example, or the ivory bow. You cannot do anything with it. Except
you have prevent because you are playing like 42 Auspex dominate, being the 3 clan disciplines.
I don't get the point when I want to use this card in the Salubri deck.
I have.
Except if you will use this with Sauler.
I like the fact, I don't know how useful it is going to be, because Salubris tend to be a little bit bigger in cap, but inferior Auspex plus 2 damage.
Yeah, for the Vini Auspex.
Yeah, but this needs to be Salubri. I think there could be something there. It's a strong card.
Yeah, the inferior ability is stronger than the superior, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. Because mostly,
now you don't need any extra cards except this, because you can use the prevent, or if you have Opikun,
also
he can prevent the damage on you, and you can hit.
They are using so much blood now that I think about it. Like, you cannot really play too many in this, because you mostly lane, you govern, you bounce off blood. I think
but they can kill each other with the blood.
Yeah. I'm not seeing at the moment.
But they don't have a stealth.
But I like the fact that they are going back to the let's fight. I think the old way was the normal Salubri didn't fight as much, but the Anti-Salubri did.
Yeah.
And now they are obviously one thing, so they are giving combat cards.
Of course, we can say what we said already. This is only one card from the new blood, so maybe they can get more combat cards.
I don't know. It's not. Once again, as a loan, it's not going to do too much.
Yeah.
So the last one.
Let's speak about my favorite.
Vozdov.
Chin.
We are close to them. We are friends with the Polish.
But
we cannot pronounce
the name.
So it's the same as Wargools tend to be. You need to burn an ally or retainer. Obviously, Jake Washington is going to be the number one corporate. Can enter combat.
With a vampire only.
Is it only vampire?
Without stealth, just a vampire and without
loving that fact. Yeah. Also, just the no stealth D in such a big guy like Servitor is just going to laugh his ass off. But anyway, can discard a protein card to prevent 2, and during any other Matusalan's turns, you can a team issue control can burn 1 blood to unlock this ally. Sorry. The last part is pretty cool, especially with unmasking. It sounds strong, but my issue is just compare this to the new zombies.
No, compare this with the War Ghoul, which
is
not unique, which is one less. Cost is one less. Prevent 1 built inside.
I played with War Ghoul decks. And I really love the other one, Ghost of Sophia.
But because
of the range damage, and you can discard off extra stuff,
and you can heal it.
Yeah, the prevent 2 is nice. I think as I said, the last part of it to unlock once per turn is super good, because how you can use this is during your not your predators but your grand predator's turn, you unlock this. And it has 2 wakes then. And that's nice. Also,
and you can skip the.
It's similar somewhat to Shalmat. To like whenever you get bleed bounce to you, you can maybe block with this. Although it's hard to sell. Like I'm just only hitting for 4.
Yeah, sorry.
And
you can skip the effect of the on the QB if you can use the second.
I'm not sure why I want to put this, because the most recent. Any War Ghoul deck is Piper based, because you can get them out really quickly. Like the 3 cap comes out, you play a Jake Washington. I mean, if whatever, but you can do it on turn 2. But at worst, turn 3. Do you want to put this in? It's strong. I mean, it's going to eat some.
But it's really hard to solve it, because you can dodge, you can use a maneuver. Milan will laugh about it, and the carton will laugh about it, and so
you need to play combat cards with it. You need to play your traps, your whatever, but they're combatants. It has a lot of issues at the moment.
I can imagine this card if, for example, one Zimisi you control can burn 1 blood to give +1 bleed to this ally, and it could be a good.
Or maybe would it be so powerful to give 1 bleed to this guy?
No, I don't think so. So it's this for me. This ally looks just great against the new zombie hordes, and that's it, because they
even
can
then,
kill them.
Even then, really he is the one choosing. I mean, on the defense it's good, because you can unlock, block twice, and you probably can prevent. You can probably kill the zombies. But on the offense, it is not good, because they can just block with whatever, Servitor, you name it. It's annoying, and of course, in the super late game, this guy probably gets it. You have 2 of these, you are going to hit.
Or it could be strong if he can play at least the combat cards, which requires protein.
That's not really like.
At least
how the fuck is he playing? That is a fucking ghoul. But let me tell you, the last time I played Warghouls, I got a Warghoul in play and it got stolen immediately. And that's not.
You don't want to play these allies.
This is not It is the same.
For 4 pools,
You
it's-
used up master phase, you used up actions, even if you're lucky to get the Jake, or maybe get whatever Tasha Morgana before,
everything, yeah.
and then I have this, and here is this Ravnos deck just going, okay, give me that shit.
Yeah,
And you cannot block it, of course you cannot block it
of
if
course,
it's
not with a
obfuscate.
superior of
And yeah, there are certain tricks, you can DI, you name it, but even I don't like, even if this sort of deck gets on the top or really good, there is the answers are so numerous to steal. You can steal of Dominate, you can steal of Serpentis, you can steal of Presence.
Yeah. And a lot of Vampire has this ability to build it.
Yeah, as well.
So these are the 3 new cards what we already know,
Yeah.
and
we-
I hope there will be, and now I will ask Ben that if there will be some pre-release of the cards, maybe we can get some and we can show this to you
After
guys.
we shit on these, just give us other cards.
give
us cards to shit on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's
let's
go
get
to
to
the
the
next
next topic. So the next topic I wanted to ask you about this is the print-on-demand stuff. As a card shop owner that sells singles,
Yep.
how do you feel about it? Because obviously I think we have a very different perspective on it.
I guess it could be. So I have 2 different feelings about it because of course it can help for the new players to get the old cards, but of course my shop is built on the how do you say it in English? So it's not a sealed. It's
Singles?
Singles, yeah. It's built on the singles, and of course, if everyone can print or buy these print-on-demand cards, of course, it could be rough. But for us, because it came from the USA or from Spain.
I want to ask you about the quality, but let's continue.
Yeah, of course, the quality is different between the 2 printers. So from the cards, which goes from the what is the name? GamePod.
Is
From
it
the
GamePod?
Yeah, it's a GamePod.
That's the US one or the...
No, it's from the European. It's a European one. So which came from the GamePod. It's not so good quality. So I don't like it's the quality of the paper. It's not okay.
You gave me some to fill it up.
Yeah, so
and
it has a totally different.
It's not the same
feeling,
BTS
yeah.
cards, which I like.
Which came from the USA. It's much better, but we suffer a lot about this shit what we have to pay. So we had to wait, I don't know, weeks for the delivery, so it's really hard to get it. Already
also it's costly.
Yeah, and for us it's not so cheap. So for example, if I have the old cards already, I can sell it in a half price that they can order it from the print-on-demand I don't know, shops. So of course this is the 2 feelings. Of course we will sell these cards as well, because we already have cards which are not available in my shop as well, because it's not exist anymore, so there are no as much as we need. So we will order it, and we will fulfill the wishes of the community here. So at one point I'm happy about it. I'm not happy about it that will be the beast on the print-on-demand and everyone can have a beast, and I collected I don't know how much in these last 15 years. And if Pete Venters will watch this episode, I really want to buy the original artwork of the beast, or if someone...
you've been trying that.
I already tried it, but he don't want to sell for me. So if Darby Keeney will see this episode and he is
Maybe
a good friend with Pete Venters, maybe he will buy it for my birthday, which will be in the 29th of January. So he will have time to get this and give it to me. Thank you, Darby. I love you so much. So I'm not happy about this print-on-demand Anti-Nosferatu, for example, because all of the Sabbath cards, the old Sabbath cards, will be on the print-on-demand. But at one point, it's really cool that everyone can have this collection. But if the BCP has some kind of pressure on these these companies who make these cards, let's make some pressure and higher the quality of the paper. So I don't know why they use a different paper than the Carta Mundi, but let's try to reach this level somehow in the future.
I cannot. I only saw the one package that you showed me out of the European one, and yeah, that was much more thinner.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the color is different.
Maybe it's on purpose. I don't know if it's on purpose, but maybe it is so. So you can differentiate between the real cards and the print on demand one.
I guess they use a totally different technology for this.
Yeah, maybe that as well.
So.
Also, I don't collect cards. I'm not somebody. I'm thankful to you that I can play with almost any deck I want to, but most tournaments are proxies allowed, and I don't see the difference between this proxy and the print on demand stuff. Because you can play I assume there is, but because there is sort of the card is there, but I'm not sure. I would just, if you want a proxy, just proxy. Like I'm not the biggest fan of this print on demand, but once again, I'm not the target audience here. I would much rather have every tournament is proxies allowed, even big ones.
Because at one point, that's why I said we have to reach the quality of the normal cards in the print on demand, and at one point you can say, okay, there are no more proxy allowed, and let's play with the real cards, because I don't like the proxies.
But do you think it's a good?
Because I'm a collector, so I really want to keep the real cards in my hand. I want to put into my collection, put in the albums, and I want to watch them.
But do you think it's a good idea for a company or whoever is making a card game that you can literally buy every card?
But you said it's the same. It's good for the company who sell the cards that you can print any cards what you want and you don't have to buy anything. So it's the same. Just at the end, you can get the real card. Of course, I will be happy if they will reprint these decks. I don't know, and like.
I'm not sure why they are not doing that.
Yeah. So
like, why is there not? Because there was a True Bruja one this year,
I guess,
and there's going to be a Sabbat one, and I know it's a lot of cards. Like, it's maybe too much card.
No, it's not about the too much, because they don't have a data how many players want to buy this. So if you want to print it with the Carta Mundi, you always have to order a minimum limit card what they can print to you. So it's for the BCP, it's easier that they put it a print on demand, and if someone wants to buy it, they will do it, and that's it, because they don't know how much they have to pay.
I personally like the
model. And they don't want to put the money inside.
I personally like the model of, okay, let's make what is the 30th anniversary thing. And instead of putting a bunch of new stuff, like the old ones that are in demand, let's say it was Puppet Master Migrate then.
Baba Yaga.
Alastor was one that was we are going to talk about Baba Yaga.
No, we don't. Time. We already spoke at 45 minutes. So
oh my lord, let's okay. Anyway, we have a little bit of a different view on this, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm not. I don't quite see the difference between proxies and print on demand. That's. I understand you're telling me that it is a better quality. I don't know. I don't quite see it.
Yeah. We don't have to agree in every
we don't have
details.
To. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah, because it's the most proxies card.
To my understanding, somebody just said it was never printed.
Yeah.
It was just, you can proxy. Yeah. Print on demand from your printer.
You can print. You could print it. Yeah.
Anyway, so my biggest takeaway from the whole awesome presentation is how, because that was one of the biggest questions. And if I had an interview, I could make an interview with any of the BCP guys.
We will
do it. you have no chance.
Prepare for yourself.
My first question would have been, how closely do they have to follow the VTM, which is the, let's call them White Wolf for right now, which is the role-playing game. And it was super close, because a lot of decision down the line come down to this thing, that White Wolf haven't decided what to do with the Russian stuff, so they can't print Baba Yaga, because they don't know what they want to do with it, because they are retconning a lot of stuff. And yeah, they are going to print, it's going to be the exact same card, Gorgo. They said it's going to come out this year, but probably going to be next year. But the takeaway from me was how close, because we can talk about there's a lot of stuff that's going to get cancelled or not, continuation of Libon, Bali, Bloodlines, certain pets, Pet of Lilith, etc.
Yep.
And
we went to cry when
we can talk about it a little bit at least. But yeah, this is all because of the White Wolf stuff.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this? That they are...
I don't know the relation between the card and the role play, because we don't understand how it works. Maybe there's a contract behind. I don't know.
We don't know the exact thing, but now we know that they are following it to the letter.
Yeah.
They are not... okay, let's just... For example, Bali is going to be out because in the new, I don't know, V5 lore or whatever, Balis are more or less not vampires anymore. So they don't want to do the... Thankfully, they are not doing an imbued situation.
Oh yeah.
That was not a great experiment, I think. Nobody loves them.
Oh yeah. No, just a few.
Just a few. They love it dearly, but I hate it. I hate the fact that I have to like, what the fuck is imbued doing, man?
Sorry, Florian from Vienna.
Yeah.
We know you love them.
So
and
anyway,
we have some extra boosters on the Knights of Reckoning, so you can you can buy.
So yeah, we know for a fact they are following with White Wolf or VTM.
Yep.
They are the one leading in this sense. Like, okay, so there's no like decision on their own in Vtes, because they could just say, oh, Balis are still vampires. We just print them.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, with the Libons, it was the White Wolf doesn't have. They don't know what to do with them. Yeah. So yeah, Libons are gone as well. So for the moment, at least. So yeah, how do you feel about this?
I guess we have a sentimentalistic feelings about these clans. For example, the Blood Brothers and I don't know, Heartbringers, and these
such a cool
bloodline clans. I guess it was the most amazing era of the game when they released these Bloodlines clans, and of course, I guess so. I think we started to play around this era. And we played the most in our childhood, so we have emotional connection about these clans.
So they're so cool. Yeah. I have a hatred for
because you could feel, now and we spoke about this before the episode. So, and there was in Brand's presentation as well. For example, the summary is not so specific, and with these bloodline clans, you could feel the clans are really different and they are doing something special.
They were unique as hell.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that so many great disciplines just get discontinued. And it was
Serpentis. Yeah, you could feel there was a lot of work behind it, and they really wanted to figure it out what the specific will be in one clan. For example, the Sanguinus for the Blood Brothers. It's so amazing. Sanguinus, yeah. And it's. I am sad about this that they won't get any support, and I am not happy about that. For example, the Zimisi, which had a unique discipline with the vicissitude, and now we made another protein baron clan, so there is nothing special, and they can just use the living mans because of the British Museum, and that's it.
I mean,
So
this once
I
again,
really miss this era.
this is not BCP's decision.
Yeah,
To my knowledge, it
I
is
guess
because
so.
V5 killed these old disciplines. They cannot use them anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I miss them, and I think a lot of people do. You can play them, so it's not like, but you sort of like looking at new cards. One of the great joys in a card game is when new cards come out, and you can like, oh, I can use it this way, and
Yeah.
it's just never going to be a dementation card coming out
Yeah.
or something. It's a little,
And you know, it's
saddening.
I think this is really, so it's not just us who feel this, because when the Subbot was released, almost everyone in our community started to think about it, how they can use the new card with the old clans. So it's
maybe it's our influence, or like in not our, but on each other as a community. We love to play with the old cards if we can, but I think there was a lot of fun because they were a little bit more. I don't know if what's the good word for it, because not necessarily complex.
Yeah.
But a little bit more swingy.
Yeah.
Maybe like the sort of discipline had cards that can fall on their face very easily, totally unusable in a game, but can make moments that are so great. But yeah, we yeah, I'm not sure.
So I missed it, and especially the live ones, because it was such a taste, these clans as well. So it was
so unique. You can like which one are the spider ones? The Akunanza. You look at those vampires, the arts of the vampires. You can immediately tell. What is this?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. And this Abombe discipline as well. It was
Abombe.
It's really unique. Yeah. And now you just use this Abombe with the unnamed.
With the unnamed, and that's the legacy of the.
And you see it was pretty strong, because when you call the Great Beast and you choose the Abombe for it just to use the
unlock and
taking the skin minion.
Then one there.
It's pretty strong in this meta as well. So
yeah, it's cool.
I'm really sad about
also
this.
like this
they won't get
cancellation of frenzy cards.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they are gone.
Yep.
Do you want to talk about the 2-player stuff? Because
I don't think so. We don't have a time, so let's skip this topic.
Okay, now that one.
I tried this. I have the same feelings as the print on demand, so I have two different feelings. I really like that the BCP is taking care about the new players. It's a very, very important.
I think that's in this pretty game. Clear that that's their main goal, which is good.
And of course, it's always easier to teach the game if you play one face to face.
It's super hard to. It's a slow process for us to get absolutely new players.
I guess it could be so effective to involve the players, because for this you have to build a new community, because if a new player is coming to a community and sit in a table where the pros are there and they will just deal breaking him and kill him or her instantly, and he will lose the faith or the passion for the game. And so it's two different things. It's really cool that there will be a starter decks what you can buy cheaper than the normal starters.
Yeah, that's also great.
Yeah, and you can learn the game.
I think it's a good jumping.
I can give it a shot.
Yeah, jumping off point to get to what I would call the normal Vtes is to at least learn the absolute basics of the mechanics, like. What is a reaction card? What is an action card? What is blood? How can you use transfers, etc.? Like that's great for the 2-player. I honestly don't think the 2-player version should go further than that.
No.
Like that's I think where these are the starters. There shouldn't be tournaments, in my opinion, of 2 players.
Yeah.
This is just not the game for it, in my opinion. So I wanted to touch on one more thing, and maybe you can on another one, the Bloodlines one. But I wanted to touch on the blood sorcery. they announced that they are trying to make.
What is the blood sorcery, by the way?
It's
Thaumaturgy. Okay, let's call it a normal name.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's call it blood sorcery because they call it blood sorcery. And it's more fitting because they are telling that, or Ben told that their plans is to make blood sorcery feel more special. I have.
Sorry, guys.
Bless you. Yeah, he's.
I have some
not having the best time.
Viruses.
But I starting to hate blood sorcery. The reason is there are so many cards coming out for blood sorcery, and there is literally still one, maybe two cards that's playable. Maybe with the new sub, but I looked at this Path of Cain, and literally every card is using this blood sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to even put more stuff into this blood sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, but
there is the magic of the Smiths.
Yeah.
And there is the stealth mirror walk that's sometimes used. And there is the Hunger of Marduk for
which is not just the
it's just Banuaki.
You need the celerity.
And Regomotum being one that's used occasionally.
Yep.
That's
and
it.
now the new wall of fields could be used.
Yeah. But there is like 50 blood sorcery cards.
But I guess we have to put out from the bucket of these new Sabbath cards because we will just use with the path.
Yeah,
so
that's also
it's not
limiting.
a general blood sorcery card.
So I have just I'm starting to.
We don't know anything
I'm
about the
hate
special of the blood sorcery. What are they planning?
I hope it's going to be great because in its current form, I hate blood sorcery. Like it's two things that happens from blood sorcery. One being Magic of the Smiths, which is just a single card that's just Heart of Nichatus on steroids.
That's it. Or Ivory Ball.
Or Ball. Like
Yep.
it can be a really good card. But that's one card that goes into a completely different archetype, mostly blockers, whatever. And the two is like Banuhakin beat your ass.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's
they
it for the
beat
two.
your ass because of the celerity, not because
Sure.
not
But
because of the blood sorcery.
I'm telling you, when you meet these discipline on a table, there's nothing else.
Yeah.
And I hope they. But at this point, I would love to see a lot of other disciplines getting the same amount of cards. It's just.
I guess we have already this discipline. It's called Quietus. Which has a bunch of cards, which is unplayable. So I guess it has two cards.
The vampires are not helping with that one, but
so it's the same, I guess.
I'm just. I hope they are coming up with something a little bit more fun. They said it's like a ritualistic.
I know they will make a wake from the blood sorcery. I'm sure, or some kind.
It's exact same card as the Ravnos one. But you can put any number of them, and you are going to miss every block you can.
And you can use with any vampire with the blood sorcery.
This is the blood sorcery. In my opinion, is like you can do anything with it because vampires of blood. So you do everything with it. So it's absolutely useless.
And at the end, you will always just play the Magic of the Smiths. And that's it.
I thought you were going to say at the end you're just always going to govern down. In your Tremere decks.
But what else we have?
Oh, Bloodlines 2. The time with Bloodlines you wanted to. You had some.
I really wanted to speak. We already played the game with my son. I don't want to speak about the game.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Yeah,
it's rather fresh.
But because Ben spoke about this in the presentation, they want to make this
tie-in or something.
With the game. I really suggest this to the BCP to let's cooperate with everyone who is related to the World of Darkness. I don't know if there are any events for the role play or anything. Let's print special promo cards and put, I don't know, into the box of the Bloodline 2 or box of the anything or everywhere that we can promote the game. And you can just collect these cards on during these events or through this I don't know stuff that you can buy the Bloodlines 2 because we have to promote the game everywhere when we can.
I want to give you one example. I think I told you already this. In Lorcana, which is the Disney one.
Yeah.
There was a promo that you cannot get anywhere else, I think. Moana. And it was during the second Moana movie.
Yeah.
They gave you the card
when you went
to your
the
ticket.
Cinema.
Yeah.
When you went
and
to
it's
cinema,
such a good promotion.
Yeah.
Because you just the kid fills the card, whatever, and you can do this with
any Nosferatu or any I don't know movie.
Yeah, it was the
which is related to the vampire.
There is like a Nosferatu movie every 5 years.
Yeah.
Not like
or Dracula, it's
but you cannot do that because it's obviously very different. But still, there is the role-playing game. There is a bunch of stuff with White Wolf.
Yeah.
Give out cards, Vtes cards, and bring people in.
We have so many examples from the different card games. For example, there was a cooperation with the football players who promoted the One Piece, or there was a promotion for the McDonald's who gave the I don't know, I guess the One Piece card as well, or there was a museum in France, I guess in the Louvre, when they gave the Pokemon cards to you. So
maybe you were thinking a little bit too big, but I like the enthusiasm.
These are just examples.
But on that line, let's move into direction.
I always prefer the special promo cards that you can just have. Yeah. For example, in Aarhus, when you get this Danish runes praxis, it was amazing. And you know, when you put this into your collection and you will say, I was there. Yeah. And I get this card. So I love this. So let's think in big and for example, if you want to support the print-on-demand things, and if you order something from the this print-on-demand I don't know companies, you can get an extra promo, for example. It's the same. Or if you want to buy something for the TCG web shop, we will have a special promo for this, and we will give you this on.
That's good.
Yep.
I would be sad if I didn't mention. They announced that Okay, so how it's going to go? They have the plans till 2026-ish.
Yep.
And at 2027 is going to be about corrections. Mm-hmm. Like they see, okay, this is too strong, this is too weak, let's help them. Yeah. I really like the approach that they are doing, that they don't kill the strong cards, instead trying to give weaker decks a little bit more oomph. I think that's the good way. And they announced they are going to explore some blood cultism stuff, which I am a huge fan of. I hope they can make it work. Like any cultist shit, I love it. I love Call of Cthulhu, that role-playing game. That's my go-to. And I hope they can do some like vampire cult leader that has allies. That's cultist. I hope they can make that happen in 2027.
We will see, and I guess we was really happy about the plans, so there will be new path plans in the future, but the sub. Just a quick mention of Oblivion Converts.
Yeah.
It was play tested.
It was supposed to come out with the Hekata, but it didn't work out so well. They wanted to convert the old clans of
La Sombra, Nagaraja,
whatever, anybody who has necromancy. But they tried it. We actually saw these versions of these cards for the Sabbath, and it was so silly because they made it 0 cost and drew a crypt card. I like the approach, but of course how you use it is you just create a perfect crypt, and that's it. But I hope they find a solution.
Yeah, because it was a little bit disappointed when they released these new clans and everyone realized in our community they won't use the Oblivion. So
also my heart broke. I didn't understand how they are going to release it, and I really like the old Harbingers.
Yeah.
And I thought this family gathering card is going to come out, I can play with it, and I was so happy. And they just told me this Hekata is a different stuff. So
Yeah, and we will
Sadly.
see. So, and we are waiting for the new pet reveals, the Beast, and what was the name, Cord and the Lilith. And,
But they are not necessarily doing it, right?
yeah, these are just plans. So it's like a dream, you know, in 2027. So we
I think
will see
they
what will happen.
in the presentation they lean towards not doing those at all, which is sad because I would love to see a pet of Lilith.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Which is
I like the card,
Yeah.
pet of Lilith,
It's not too strong, but
and maybe this Bahari stuff. I mean
it's
that
good.
comes back to the cultist
But
thingy.
one thing what they are planning, and it will release in the next year. These new bundles, the Brazil by Night and the Shadows of New York. I really love the previous ones, the Fall of London.
Fall of London was fun.
I really love them. They have very cool cards, and which is the cool thing in these bundles, they are printed in a smaller amount than the starters. So now we have finally some cards which were
A chase card, yeah.
So it could be good.
That's sort of missing since there is no. It's not a TCG. There's no boosters.
Yep.
There's not. There's very few feeling that gets to that. Getting the booster card. Even though I'm not collecting cards, I always love to open my winnings. It's just so much fun. And yeah, with the Brazil by Night, we have to mention, and it's so nice that they are honoring some players who passed away during COVID. Or organizers, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's such a nice tribute. It sounds like something that you would like to happen to you if you passed away.
Do you have
during
anything
COVID.
you want to speak?
I think we
about?
mostly went through it. Maybe just an altogether feeling.
I guess it's for this next 2 years. It's quite a lot plans. So they have to put a lot of work inside.
Also let's see if they can keep up with the promises.
Yeah.
And
of course we have our own, I don't know, suggestions, plans about the game. And maybe one time we will.
My biggest takeaway was, as I said, this White Wolf connection is being super strong. I would love. I mean, it's not their decision. I'm not putting anything out there. Just in a perfect world, there could be a little bit more separation, a little bit more leeway for them. I like the fact that White Wolf sort of keeps them in a river, but so they don't go absolutely batshit crazy. But yeah, a little bit of wiggle room to. I miss my Balis. I miss my Balis, man. I mean, when I look at a deck that I want to build, I love to play with big caps for Empires, but Bali Vampires are so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like all of them almost. Like every one of them has some
because they're special.
Yeah. And that's sort of missing.
So let's make the clans more special, guys.
Yeah. Also, hope they are printing some 11 caps.
Oh yeah, we really miss the high cap vampires.
Yeah,
this V5.
Yeah, this 10 being the new 11. But I mean, the last one was Mithras in Fall of London, I think.
Yep.
But before that, it was the Inner Circles, I think.
Yep.
So that's, I don't know, maybe there was something in between, but yeah, I would love to see. Also, they said they tried to make Camarilla more special, and
we don't know what does that mean, but we are waiting.
Based on I'm not a lore expert.
But why you want to make a sect special? Why you want to make the clans special?
It's easier. Like if a sect is special.
Of course, there was a sect is special. It was already special with the traditions.
I mean, what traditions are you using? You're using second tradition and using parity shift, and we're done.
I played a guy in Vienna who played the first tradition. You can play the second one. I don't know what the third one does, but you can use the fourth one.
I mean, you can use progeny. There is the accounting and whatever. But I don't know.
But I guess the Camarilla is already more special than the Sabbat. Until
the pet, yeah. The old Sabbat was, I think, the fun came from the fact they were anti-tribus.
Yeah.
And not the fact they were Sabbat. Because
Yeah.
the Sabbat cards were all similar takes on Camarilla cards, but weaker.
Yeah.
So that's not too much fun. But I hope they. How about they
You
print?
didn't say anything about the black hands.
Because they didn't say anything about it, and I'm sad. I in the past 2 weeks.
No,
in the
there
past
was
2
not
weeks.
in the presentation, but Ben said there won't be any
Fuck him.
support.
Fuck him. So in the past 2 weeks, I tried to make black hands work. I tried them with every single pet,
Yeah.
and all of them sucked. I couldn't make them work. Maybe somebody else do.
So you know, it seems there is no rotation in this game, but with the new cards there is a rotation because you cannot use. So
But I think they are thinking more and more about this V5 format.
yeah.
That's going to be more. They didn't say anything about it, but just from
which will be hard to involve the players, I guess. On the last Saturday, so 2 days ago, because we record this episode on Monday. So we organized the V5 tournament.
Alex did. We had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, because we weren't there, but there were only 10 players, and all of the players said they don't want to play the V5 format because
I watched it on
really liked to play with the old school decks, and so we had to change our mind.
I went to my godson's football game, so I didn't come. On the way home, I started to watch the stream, and it was 5 decks. 4 of them play Govern down. Like, Govern is already too strong of a card in my opinion. I mean, it's
released
fine,
in the jihad in the first set of the game, and
in a smaller version like V5, Govern is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some decks that can sort of, like the Oblivion stuff are super strong as well, but it was just Baron Fest for us from what I've seen so far.
Yep.
But yeah, because of they put all 5 of the finalists.
But it's
on
not
the
about the
EC
Govern, I guess. It's
today too. They are promoting this V5 pretty strong.
yeah, but it's not about the Govern by the way. It's because too many vampires has superior dominate. Because in the previous time there were clans who have them, but not so many vampires like that.
Yeah. I mean,
that's
that's
I guess we
because
spoke a lot. Sorry about this, guys.
no, sorry.
He really likes to listen to his own voice, but
I do.
yeah.
It's cool.
I want to thank you guys again. It's more than 400 views.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Crazy. And everyone who commented under our videos, you are awesome, guys.
yeah. We are reading it.
Yeah. And we really appreciate the likes and subscribe, and of course the next topic suggestion as always.
I think we are going to talk about the Portugal next. Because this episode wasn't even supposed to happen. But we found free time.
Yep.
We wanted to talk after Portugal, which I'm not going. So you're going to carry the torch.
Yeah.
I tried to make it to Bratislava, but it's the scheduling is fucked up for me for the rest of the year probably. But yeah, we are going to talk about some tournaments.
And we would like to talk about some decks. And
at some point
we will
for sure.
speak about our decks, what we try to build in a Sabbat in the next episodes. And yeah,
my black hands.
oh yeah,
My hands of black.
yeah. If someone curious
They
about this,
suck.
we can share our ideas as And I really want to thank you, Martin Weinmayan, to promote.
Thank you, Martin.
Our podcast. So
The community was
man.
so nice.
Yeah.
Like, we love to do this. We love this game.
Yep.
It's, as you said, it's made with passion,
Yeah, oh yeah.
and we try to learn.
Even if we are sick, we are there and we will suck the blood from this game.
We are sucking something else.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Ciao.